Welcome everybody back to my pop heart. I am your host, Meli. I am now on TikTok. So if you're listening to this, if you've gotten this far, I am on TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. My name on TikTok is Meli Pop, and that is Melipop. Meli Pop. I was never a TikToker. I'm already on like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I don't know. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I don't know. I'm on the things. And I was just like, when TikTok came around, I was like, I do not need something else that I'm going to be obsessed with and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I can already do that for hours on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat. So it's like, I'm not jumping on that trend. So I was never a TikTok guy. Never, never a TikTok guy. And I don't want to say I'm a TikTok guy now, but I'm I do a little scrolling on TikTok. I do a little bit, just a little bit of scrolling. Um, I'm on TikTok mostly to promote this podcast. I yeah, to get a bigger audience. To be honest, it's time to get a bigger audience, and so I'm on TikTok and I'm posting and I'm putting in the work, y'all. I've never worked hard at social media in my life. In my whole entire life, the the years that I was born and raised and everything, it was like the rise of social media. When I was a kid, I don't think there was social media yet. So I was like there at the beginning of social media, MySpace days. I had my MySpace page and my friends, top 5 friends, all of that. And going into Facebook, and Facebook became bigger, Instagram starting, Snapchat, like I was there. Those are my years in school. Being a preteen, before I was preteen, I had social media. But when phones were literally just buttons and a little screen, I was there. And then when phones became keyboards and a little screen, I was there. And then it became touch screen. I was like all of it. And so, but I never put in so much effort. I know people were upset with their MySpace. I did go through a little period of MySpace of, doing my page and putting in the music, putting in the codes, if y'all remember, putting in the codes and changing the music on your page, on your profile. But I was never like obsessed with it. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna change it to this. Maybe I was obsessed with changing the music, putting the music like whenever you click on my profile, this music comes out. Oh my god, you just had to be there. Um, but yeah, so but I've never put in a lot of effort on Instagram. Literally, on Instagram, I would post maybe like 6, 7 times a year. I'd post like once every like 3 months on Instagram. Snapchat, Snapchat's just easy. Snapchat is just you click on the app and it's just straight up camera and you just take the picture, take the video. I love how easy and simple that is. And so Snapchat, I didn't put in like a lot of effort on my Snapchat, but Snapchat was just like, oh, I'm doing this. Let me just click on the app and record, post. Just never put in so much effort on social media. TikTok is giving me a run for my money. For one, learning how to do TikTok and the buttons, and this takes you here, and then add this sound, so more people can look at it, at your videos and your posts, and then make sure you put in the keywords and the hashtags. Like that's a lot. I feel like an elder millennial, and so figuring out TikTok has been a journey. And then on top of that is now I'm posting every day, every single day. Y'all go follow me on TikTok because right now I have 12 followers. 12 followers. And I've started with 12 and I'm still at 12 followers. It's all going to pay off. And it's all going to pay off. That is what's like keeping me going. It's all going to pay off. But yeah, I've been discovering more and more on TikTok, but I post every single day. The segment that I said I was gonna do on here, which was on this day in pop history. Um, I'm sorry that makes me laugh because I'm like, on this day of pop history, pop culture history. And I do that on TikTok. So if you'd like to hear just like interesting facts about songs that hit number one, movies that were released, interesting things on like talk shows, celebrity birthdays, that's all on my TikTok. I do it Monday through Friday. Um, yeah, and you can expect that every day. But I've been posting on TikTok every single day, and that is putting in the work. Putting in the work. Yeah. And I went from posting once a day to now posting twice a day. So I'm doing my thing. I'm getting the hang of it. Um so yeah. Yeah. So go follow me on TikTok, guys, please. Please. Um that's my TikTok adventure. And I'll also keep y'all updated on that as we go because I need some support. Um Before we go, we're just going to do a quick little recap before we go. And the quick little recap that I want to do is for Fantastic Four. I recently went to go watch Fantastic Four, recently went to go watch Superman, and I watched the finale of Next Gen. I know I talk about Next Gen every time, but I just want to do a little recap on all three of those. Just really quick, Fantastic Four. I was a huge fan of the old Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans and the other two actors. I don't think anybody remember their name, but I loved it. I was in theaters both movies. Both movies that came out, the premiere, I was sat in theaters. I watched both of them in theaters and I loved it. I loved it so much. I was a huge fan. Um, this movie, I guess, whenever you're a big fan of like a previous thing, whenever they reboot something, it just like, ooh, like, you go in with a little bit of like this better be good, this better be perfect. So it takes away a little bit from that freshness. Um, so for Fantastic Four, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I love that they jumped in there. Another thing that they did, like also with Superman, we didn't get this start over where it's like the first 75% of the movie is them getting their powers, them getting in the spaceship, them explaining their relationships and falling in love. And it was just like, we know the story. Let's just keep the ball going. So, and what I love, which I'm gonna talk about Superman, but what I love about both of those, Superman and Fantastic Four, is that they both felt like sequels in a way. Like watching both of those, like you could say like the new Fantastic Four movie that came out, you could be like, this is a sequel. You could just lie to whoever and just be like, this is a sequel. And I would believe it. If someone was like, this is actually the second one that's coming out, I'd be like, okay. Like I would be like, this is a sequel. It felt like a sequel. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, spoiler alert. But her getting pregnant and then like they're already a team and they've already had missions, they're already well known. All of that is already established. So like her getting pregnant and everything, it felt like it was a sequel, just like with Superman. Superman felt like it was like a sequel movie. So I'd love that. It was like it was good. It was good. I just felt like it was something missing. I'm gonna think about what was missing and then I'll get back to y'all. Something was missing. Um, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I give it a 7. I'll give Fantastic Four a 7. Superman. So Superman, I just watched that very recently. I watched Superman yesterday. Superman, a great movie. Superman was a great movie. Um, I like him. He's very sweet. It was very believable that he's just a sweet dude. Superman is just, he's one of the nicest superheroes out of all of Marvel and DC. He's just a very kind, that's the word, kind. He's a very kind human being. And that's just, it's rare. It's rare that we see that in movies, characters just being kind and there's no like agenda behind it. And it's rare that you see that in real life, and that's scary. That's a scary thing, and that's a sad thing. But he's just kind, and there's no but. There's no agenda. Very kind, and that movie remind us that there is kind people. I had some action. I had some other heroes in it. I thought it was a good movie. Why do I feel like I wanted more action? There was action in the movie. The casting was great. The casting was great. Um, yeah, it was good. I give that an 8. I give that an 8. Okay, and so before we go, Next Gen NYC, you know I love my reality TV guys. I love, 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 love. And with season 2, I do want to pick a show where, since we are posting weekly and since the podcast is finally on a consistent basis, we can now do a weekly recap where like I'm watching it and y'all are watching it and we're recapping it together. Like, episode just premiered, 2 days later I'm talking about what happened in the episode and my thoughts and my notes, and then next week when it comes out, like, I want to do that. So also let me know, guys, on what show y'all would like that to be. And we can do that with a reality show, and also we could probably do that with just like an unscripted show. A scripted show, not unscripted. Unscripted is reality TV. So with the scripted show also, yes. But Next Gen NYC, the finale happened. Great show. Love it, love it, love it. That show, I will give it a 10. The only downer I would say is that there should have been more episodes. Only 8 episodes. What the F? Great show. Great new addition to Bravo. I'm excited for Bravo's other new additions to come out too, which is the wife swap and all the like other things that are coming out. I'm so excited for. But yeah, Next Gen, so good. The finale. I think the finale ended with them being on the. I probably should have. I'm just Next Gen NYC. It's good. I'm not even gonna like sit here and try to guess. I probably should have looked this up before I started recording. But yeah, they're not having a reunion, which is sad. Which I noticed that they do that with their new shows. I guess because it costs so much money to record and get the sets and everything. So they're not doing a reunion for this first season, but I know that they're going to have a second season. Too many people have been talking about it and just how great the show is and how it's been circulating. So I know that there's going to be a season 2, which I'm so excited for. They need to start recording now. Okay. Well, we are at the end of the episode, guys. I don't know how bright my face is looking right now. I'm like looking and I'm like, shit, my face looks bright as fuck. But anyway, oh my god, maybe I should have cut off that light. Oh my. Oh. Oh. I was supposed to have that light. Why? Well, I'll be darned. Oof, my god, look. My skin looks so good. Hey, how you doing? Okay. But yes, love you guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Lenny, Lenny, Lenny. Love you guys. This was so nice. Yes. Remember to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brothers, tell your cousins, tell everybody in the family about my pop heart. And until next time, peace, love, and